Good morning. I'm 7:51, so I'm getting back to where I should be. Anyways, good morning, and how are you? And it's my husband's water from yesterday. Took out the garbage, but he didn't put a bag in the bin. That's all right. I don't mind doing it. So let's get some coffee made. Yes, I am all out of creamer. Yeah, I'm out of creamer. I believe I'm out of creamer, and I probably should have gotten the car today, but that's okay. I got milk. We got milk and sugar. It will be fine. We're going to make some goodies today. I do not have very many dirty dishes at all, so that's a good thing. We're going to let this one dry out and reuse it. I don't quite remember what it was used for, but probably the breakfast burritos. So we're going to set this over something tall and let it dry out. So, perfect. No problem. But first, we're going to enjoy some coffee. Why do I not have one? Oh, I have, maybe, oh yeah, you're right. They're over on my desk. So the question is, which one? Yeah, I'll do this one. And I am still slack dragging. Yesterday we moved the couch that I use out and put another one in that my friend has given me, and I knew it was comfortable because when I house sat for her, I was sleeping on the couch because I didn't want to go up the stairs. It was too invasive, I think. So when I had her dog and was watching her house, I just stayed downstairs. I never went upstairs. The bedrooms and bathrooms are up there, and I had a bathroom down there. When I had to shower, I packed the dog up and came home. Showered. That was a long time ago. But I love her dog to death. She was over here, and I can't say her name because my dog goes berserk. And he couldn't even breathe yesterday. He was out of control. He loves this dog so much. Oh, it's crazy love. You know, he's obsessed. He is obsessed with this dog. And the kicker is, he ain't but 1/5 her size. You know, she's a very large Labrador. Just as sweet as can be and smart as a whip, man. Love her so much. And so she's like the size of a German Shepherd. And he's like the size of a bread box. He's about 17 pounds or so. Let's see, what am I going to put in my coffee? Do I have anything other than milk? Do I put in my coffee? No, I don't. No. I certainly do not have anything but, oh, wait a second here. Oh, I got a little bit, not enough, but I will use it up. And that is that. Oh, I got caramel sauce. Ah, caramel in there. I can put caramel in there. Did I already put sugar in there? Probably. I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. No, I don't think I did. All right, well, that's gone. I thought that was already gone, but my friend was in here yesterday making iced coffee. I don't. Why would she not use it? It's probably what was dumped over, though. Just a little bit of milk in there. Get it the color I need it to be. See if I put any sugar in there. I don't think so. Oh, I did. I have. At least it tastes like I have. Let me put some caramel sauce in there. This might be the new one. Yeah, this is the full one. And it's in the refrigerator, so it's very hard to squeeze. But I like leaving it in the refrigerator. Mix that up. See if we're good there. I'm sure we are. Just put some more hot water in there. That's not bad. Not bad cup of coffee. We're golden. That's a good cup of coffee. Yay. Well, our refrigerator is bare bones. He does not have anything to drink for when he gets home. I'm going to make him some tea. We're going to make him some sweet tea. So, we're going to take a little pot like this. And we're going to put maybe a cup or so of water in there. However many cups this is, I believe this is 2.5 cups. We won't pour it all in there, maybe. We just want enough to cook the tea. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just use all that. And then some tea bags over here. And we are almost out of tea as well. Oh dear. Got some big iced tea packs. Let's see, so I don't remember how many to put in there. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10. Yeah, we're gonna go with 10. And what I like to do, because I'm doing a big batch, is I take off these. I leave the strings on. I mean, I suppose I could pull the string off too. I don't want to rip the bag, so we'll just leave the strings on. But I take these little paper things off. Ooh, water. My water stack is falling. I don't think it'll fall all the way. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some egg bites this morning. That sounds so good. I've been kind of craving them. I got this little egg bite maker. Man, I just love that little thing. It makes like this kind that Starbucks sells. So, okay, so we're gonna bring this to a boil, and we're going to boil it for a couple of minutes. Get all that tea nice and out. However, I have to move you to put it on the pan. Put it on the stove. I can't have this right next to where I'm, because it will melt everything and my phone will surely overheat, and I don't want that. So we're just gonna bring that tea up to a boil. I've already packed my salt and pepper on the stove, and that's the only kitchen products I've packed. Today I'm gonna tackle this. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, you can. This brown one. It's got stuff underneath here, like all my vases and stuff, but down underneath, there's also a cabinet down there that has some stuff in it. And I know this is old and on its last leg, but it was my mother's, and it's on wheels, so, and it's not in bad shape per se. So that bottom piece is kind of almost plasterboard. It's kind of flaking up a little bit down there at the bottom. But other than that, and I might just paint it. I was gonna paint it, and then I realized it's not real. It's plasterwood, plywood, whatever. It's not plywood. It's the kind they take all the fibers and squish together. And with this cover of, I don't know, I just don't think it's real wood. So I was thinking about painting it either white or black, because the other kitchen, my appliances are black, and in here they're all white. So either way, it doesn't match either one. And my mother did not have her microwave. I think she had her microwave on it for a while, but then not. But my mom's stove was not standard either. So normally, I think you would have like an oven, right, like this, right? You got the oven here, and then you have the burners, and then above you would have like the microwave, right? No, my mother's was, this here was the dishwasher, then the range, and the oven was up here. It's very different, and it was all in one piece. So when we got the first microwave in the world came to our house, it was really big, really big. So she bought this to put the microwave on and have it set over in the kitchen. Then she got, I think eventually she got a smaller microwave and put it just above, underneath one of the cabinets, kind of mounted it underneath. And then this thing here was in her laundry room. She had all of her dog food on it and stuff like that. You know, garbage bags, laundry soap, dog food, things like that. We buy big bags for him, so we only buy dog food like every 5 or 6 weeks. So, and we buy the, probably not the best brand, not the worst, Pedigree. The Pedigree one. I am just going to set a wooden spoon over the top of that in case it decides it wants to boil. So, I think I'm going to make some egg bites. Therefore, I got to put the clean dishes away and wash the dirty dishes so I can have a clean area. The best in a clean area. And so they had the water turned off yesterday. That's in my video yesterday. And so when they turned the water back on, I just kind of went, oh yeah, it's on, no big deal. Then I came in here to wash the dishes and turned it on, and it did that sputter thing, and a whole bunch of brown water came out. And I'm like, oh yeah, I would never drink that. Ever drink tap water. And I mean, as a kid I did, but I'm a little bit of a germaphobe now, so I don't. Okay, I'm not sure what this was used for. Something in there. He missed it at some point. He left for work, and I was sleeping. I don't remember him saying goodbye to me, but I mean that's kind of often how that happens. You know, he doesn't want to wake me up and stuff. And the norm for us is I'd already be gone to work by the time he got up. I'd already be at work. And now that I cannot work, there ain't no way I would get behind the wheel of a school bus in this kind of thing. Ain't no flipping way. Ain't gonna happen. So unsafe. So, and I can't be expected. Shit, it's boiling over. Shit. Well, I'm glad I put that there. Oh, crap. See, here, let's see. Yes, boiling it is, I hope I didn't burst a tea bag. I hope not. That doesn't look like it, but all right. So we're just going to let that sit on the burner. It did kind of boil over a little bit. So the wooden spoon, did it work or did it not? It's debatable on that, isn't it? The wooden spoon trick may not have worked. I got something stuck to my sink. Don't know what it is. Probably a little piece of cheese or something. Alright. So the sink is clean in here. Now we can scrub some dishes in this sink. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to scrub the dishes. I'm going to rinse it. I don't even know how to do it. Yeah. We're just going to leave it on a little bit here. That's why I like the bend. I like to put the hot water in the bucket, but I just don't have enough dishes for that. And here I am washing dishes before I even have those put away. So, I have to stop what I'm doing. Yeah, that water's way hot. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Put that there. Put all these other dishes away for to be cutting some peppers and onions. A little too much soap. A little too much soap going on there. That's all right. It'll be fine. It'll all be just fine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our cutting board there. Oh, don't, no disaster, no disaster. Disaster averted. All right, so why this is still fresh, I'm going to wipe it off. It's tea all over the place. All right. Let that sit for a minute. I got to find the pitcher and fill it with some water. So, I think I'm just not quite awake yet. To bear with me a little bit. All right, so we're going to put these dishes away. And my pan is fine. My pan is good. I was so disappointed the other night when I burnt a burger in there. Yep, I did. I got sidetracked. There was a shiny object in the room next to me. That's what happened. So we did some packing and moving yesterday, and I told my husband, I said, put this somewhere where I won't lose it. He put it in the kitchen cabinet because you know when you move, things get shuffled around. This is the phone I have to send back. I have to get that back in the mail. So I don't know if they can come get it or if I have to deliver it to the UPS store. The UPS store is not very far. It's right next to like right next to my denturist. When I first found this denturist, I was like, well, this is kind of an odd place to have a, but, I mean, it's close by, so it is not bad. Sorry, I'm trying to clear my throat instead of cough, but I don't need to cough, really. I just need to clear my throat a little bit. Yeah, this cough that I've had for the last couple of months has been, I've been kind of like I've had a couple of asthma attacks and stuff. So, however, I think I know for sure it's getting better. It's just still there. So, I have a cover for my little sharp knife so I don't cut myself. So I always keep it in the cover and up here. So these lots of spoons. Look at all these spoons are dirty the last couple of days. So yeah, I mean, there is seriously no doubt I've been slacking. And I did a lot yesterday, moving wise. So it's lacking in the kitchen a little bit. So he is virtually out of food to eat, and so I got to figure out what I'm going to make. I think I'm going to make some of the baby back ribs. What else I was going to make egg bites today as well. So basically egg bites for me. Ribs for him. And that'll be good. Ribs, let's see, ribs with some green beans. And maybe I should make a potato salad. Summer's not over yet. One last bam. We'll have some barbecued ribs and some potato salad. That sounds good. Use some of my potatoes. Oh, I was going to make some hash browns too this morning. So yeah, I gotta get some cooking done. We don't have nothing cooked. Everything's just in raw form, like this, instead of a meal in the refrigerator. And we don't have no desserts. We don't have no sweets. We don't have nothing. So I thought I'd make some brownies or some cupcakes. Could do a white cake with I don't know. White cake. He probably wouldn't eat a white cake. Chocolate probably, but so I'll just make brownies. I might make both. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. So this back of my stove is streaky, not dirty, just streaky from last time I cleaned it. So then I always have to buff it with like a dry towel for it to not look streaky. That side looks streaky and this side don't. I know. All right, let's get this tea done. Get a picture. A picture. There's a picture. This is like the oldest thing I have in my kitchen. Is this picture. So before he found the sugar-free Milos, I would make him tea. And this is what I'd make him tea in. All stained up like tea. So I'm going to make him some tea. I mean, he could stop at Walmart on the way home and get himself some tea, but I'll just make it. It'll be fine. So we're going to put like 5 or so, maybe 3 of these, 5. So that's 2.5 cups right there. So, and it only filled it to there. So this is a big pitcher. That's for sure. Maybe a couple of more. So like I usually have like a couple of gallon jugs of water that I would use that for this, but we're out of that as well. So we're using bottles. Maybe one more, huh? So 3 bottles puts it up to here. And I want to go basically to there, not all the way up. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to have a painful day. Wow. Oh, oof. Holy mother of God. I can't do it sometimes. My left boob is killing me right now. It is hurting so bad right now. So here's the trick for iced tea. It could be sun tea too. You could just put the things in there, right? Fruit, usually I do fruit, oranges, lemons, whatever. But this is not for me. This is for him. And he's very plain Jane. So we're going to put some sugar and some tea in there. And that's it. A little bit of sweet tea. And that is it. 1 cup of sugar. Get that in there. And we're going to get that mixed up. Dissolved into the water. So now we have sweet water. So as soon as the grittiness goes away from the bottom, I'll put the tea in there. But I like to dissolve the sugar so it doesn't settle at the bottom. If you don't dissolve the sugar, it's going to settle at the bottom. Speaking of it, I think I'm going to make some, oh yeah, I'm going to be cooking all day. I'm going to make some Jell-O for me. He didn't like Jell-O. And I'll make some brownies for him. All right. Okay, so we're going to pour the tea in there. Oh my God, are you kidding me? God. There's a hair on my spoon. No. Stop it, hair. Stop getting in the food. I don't know how. This could have been already in the pitcher itself. Because when you get old, you lose hair. I'm losing a little more than but my hair is still heavy. It's right now. So when I had my car accident back in 2014, I was in the middle of battling colon cancer during my accident. So I was still going to that, my appointments for that, and I lost so much hair. And so, but my hair was really, 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 really thick, long and thick and curly. And when I lost all that hair, it was still I grew it longer because it was still very heavy, but it wasn't as heavy. But I would say at the end of all that, my treatments and everything, I had, thickness-wise, I had about 1/3, so about 2/3 of my hair fell out. So I still had hair, pretty much like this, but as you can see, I have all this new growth, these little tiny hairs coming out all around my forehead. So I do have new growth coming in, which is good. So it is thickening up, which is good. So, okay, it looks a little light for me. Give it a try. Definitely sweet enough, however, I don't think it's strong enough. So we're going to go for another little batch of tea. So I did 10. I think I've done up to 14 before. So, and we're not quite up to the line either. So I'm going to do 4. 1, 2, 3. 4 more tea bags. Like normally, I would check this before I throw the tea bags away. And then I would just add water and cook it some more. But I've already thrown them in the bin. So they've already been in the bin. They can't come back out and cook some more, unfortunately. But I'm just going to do 4 more. Tad bit of water there. We're going to turn that back on. And we're just going to put a little bit of water in there. Just enough to fill from there to there. So, and if it doesn't fill properly where I want it, I'll just put that water in. Then we will put it in the refrigerator and it will be good until he drinks it all. It will be good after that, but he would have drank it all. So he'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to have one of these Welch's Family Farm-owned berry and cherry fruit snacks. Excellent source of vitamin A, C, and E. No preservatives, gluten-free, made with real fruit, natural and artificial flavors. Yeah, so they put a drop of cherry juice in there, and then the rest is artificial. Or, you know, grape juice. We're just going to put a little grape juice in there. 1 spoonful. But they are good, so I do buy them. And if there's ever a little one in my house, I have snacks. I have an addiction to candy. More so buying candy. As a school bus driver, you're never supposed to give your children on your bus, anything. However, when you drive the same kids year after year after year, and you know the parent, and all the parents said, yeah, go ahead, do some Halloween candy or whatever. Well, that just opened all my options to give the kids, you know, junk candy. So I would. I'd do it like maybe twice a year. Halloween, last day of school, and maybe Christmas. So maybe 3 times a year. And so I wasn't giving it to them every day. I knew bus drivers that did do that though. But I would do it like every 3 months or so. Last day before winter break, last day before summer, Halloween, you know. So but they're very soft and chewy, kind of like gum. And they don't stick to my denture or anything. But you get this blast of kind of juice feeling, and man, strong juice flavor. Give those a minute or so. Already trying to boil up. I don't know. I don't think that works, but you never know. It could. Alright. All the clean dishes are officially put away. Except for these, and I have to wait for the insides to completely dry. Alright. So there we go. The longer you cook it, boil it, per se, the stronger the tea's going to be. So, and this is looking a little weak to me. I think these 4 tea bags will suffice. I have, always feels like I have something in my eye, my left eye. I think, since my cataract surgery. But it was worse. It was a lot worse before. So, I mean, it's better now, but, and I really don't even need these on, to be honest with you. It's just habit. And now that I see the stuff close up with the glasses and I can see everything clear far away, I still decide to wear them, and then I look over the top of them. But I do not need them. When I'm in the kitchen, unless I have to reach up off the box, then I usually do. All right, so we got a little bit of tea. Oh, that looks perfect. So I put 10 and then another 4, so 14 tea bags I've got. That looks much better. Let's see. Well, another half, about a quarter of a cup of sugar. So 1 1/4. If you do have to add sugar, just make sure you stir until the sugar's dissolved, because you don't want a little sugar sitting at the bottom. And what I really want to do is put some lemon in here, but no can do. He will not drink it if it has lemon in it. So just like that. And he's got some tea for when he gets home. And I can move on. Oh man. So I decided to do one big, I don't know what happened here. Do one big clean after the apartment's empty. Makes it a lot easier. Bring your cleaning supplies in, you clean the apartment, you pack it up, and you leave, you're done. So then our moving got set back. We were supposed to get the keys on the 16th. And then he said, it's just not going to be ready on the 16th. And we're like, okay. So it's going to be ready. I mean, when it gets ready, but it wasn't. So next week, right? So that's that. I'm filling boxes. And there we go. Let me just wash these dishes real quick, and then I need to sit down for a minute. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my cup of coffee, and I'm going to get back in the kitchen, turn the recorder back on, and we're going to record me doing all the cooking things. So my question is, do I need deviled eggs? Or not deviled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Do I need to hard-boil some more eggs? I think the answer to that is yes, especially if I'm going to make potato salad. Alright? So I don't want to use this pan because it is quite small. I mean, it's good for a can of soup or something like that, but that's about it. And tea. So that's the smallest pan I have right now. And so I will get the next size up, and we'll do some eggs while we're cook them while I'm taking a break, so we can shorten this video a little bit. I think I'm just going to start stopping, and then I'll restart and do another 15 minutes and stop and restart. Now, I'm just going to put my timer on, so when my timer goes off, I'll shut down the video. And I'll start another one if I have to or want to or whatever, and do whatever I want. right? That's what I like about, you know, and if and when I ever make money on YouTube or TikTok, which, you know, I don't think so, but you never know. I could go viral. You just never know. Um, yeah. That I'd be okay. And it's fun to do as well. Um, and I'm trying to think, I'm starting to think of, ooh, I should film. Ooh, I should film now. You know, but I don't really film when I'm outside except for when I'm in my car. So, like going to a grocery store, I tried a couple of times and I don't know. It's like people just stop looking at me, you know? Stop. Here is a blue fiber, probably from the sponge. That was in the tray. I don't want that in the tray. Yeah, when I have just a little bit of dishes like this, I don't usually use the tub. But I do like the tub. It makes my life a lot easier. I feel like the dishes get cleaner with the tub. I don't know. It's just me. I guess, and growing up, we always had, it was like a separated sink. We had two sides. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I don't know. It could have been my first house that had, yeah, maybe it was the house. Yeah, I'm not sure. But at some point where I lived quite a long time, I had a double sink. And I think I just got in the habit of that when I had the double sink. So when I moved to a place that didn't have a double sink, I bought a tub. And that's how I do it. And even if I did have a dishwasher, I would still go through this process. And then the dishes would just get sterilized in the dishwasher. I would call it a dish sterilizer. Put them in the dishwasher. Oh no, that's a dish sterilizer. I never liked putting dishes in the dishwasher. Never liked them. Some people will just put their dishes in there unrinsed too. Like, there's chunks of food on those dishes. What do you think you're doing? The hell? You know, that's not the way it's supposed to work. And especially in apartments, you know, you get these lazy bitches putting their dishes in the dishwasher without even rinsing them. And then when the dish comes out not clean, they call the property manager, which was me at the time of Mike's, right? And my dishwasher's not cleaning the dishes. So I would go over there, and their house was filthy dirty. Their apartment just stank. And just shit everywhere. So I go in there, and I was pretty mad at this one. I was pretty mad at this one. But it was Leroy's wife. Leroy and I became friends. So, anyways, but his wife would never rinse the dishes off. And she would not only not rinse the dish, so all the dirty dishes go to the kitchen, right? If they made it to the kitchen that night. And they would sit there all night long, unrinsed. And then the next morning she'd grab and put them in the dishwasher, unrinsed, and then call me when the dishwasher didn't clean the dishes. So I'd go over there and be like, I think her name was Crystal. I said, excuse me. Yeah. I said, I can see food particles in the bottom of the dishwasher. Yeah? I said, you're supposed to rinse the dishes before you put them in here. Yeah? I said, and you did that? Yeah. No, the fuck you didn't, bitch. I ain't stupid. I said, just rinse them better then, because there's food particles down here. If you rinse your dishes, they're going to come clean. I don't think so. There's something wrong with that dishwasher. No, there's something wrong with you. So, needless to say, she got a new dishwasher. Pisses me off. Fucking people. But I'm not really like that. But like, I was a property manager for a lot of years. My husband works in the fast food industry or convenience store industry or whatever. And people are just, God, they're ruthless, I'm telling you, they really are. Just rude as fuck. But, and a lot of the times, I mean, I didn't get along with every single parent, right? I didn't get along with every single child either. But I was respectful. I'd be respectful. So look at me. I have a clean working surface. I do. Man. And I don't know what it is about this cough, but it's like all of a sudden it kind of chokes me up a little bit, and then I'm uncontrollably hacking with no warning at all. So, but it is definitely getting better. But I've had it for like 2 months now, and my husband's been better for a month. I'm like, thanks for that. You brought it home to me, and you're over it, and I'm not. So I'm a little congested. So I have these little mini asthma attacks when I get sick. But being that, I'm a smoker, I'm an idiot for smoking. Granted, I already know. Don't gotta tell me. I am not a stupid person. I know what cigarette smoke does to people. However, that's all I got. That's all I got. Do I smoke pot? Absolutely. Now I do. Because I can't work. Why not? Why would you not smoke pot if you couldn't work? Not only that, it helps with my eating issues. So it helps me be hungry, to where normally I just, I'm not like an anorexic, but I just was so busy I'd forget to eat. So I'd go 2 or 3 days without eating. And I don't, because of my tummy issues, I don't really ever feel massively hungry or massively full. So I just kind of regulate what I eat, right? I eat a normal portion, and I don't eat any more because I don't know when I'm full. So there's that. So going 3 days without any food for me was a norm, So I wasn't anorexic. I was confused more than anything. When I was a child, I kind of lived in my own world. And then when I got my ulcer when I was 8, that really, because my stomach, man, it hurt so bad every single day. So I want to say throughout my life, and don't get me wrong when I say I got the short end of the stick, because I'm not exaggerating about getting the short end of the stick every single step of my life. And I don't mind. It's fine. But